Hello and welcome to the Dragonfly Cottage. Okay, so today we're going to be doing the monthly read for Virgo for the month of February 2023. And I'll just start off, I always forget to do this, so I'll just start off with some disclaimers. I am not a medical professional or a financial advisor. These readings are for general purposes only. It is purely a reading done on the energies that I'm feeling from spirit and the universe. So please remember that when you're going through listening to this reading, that it is for general purposes only. So please just take what resonates with you, and hopefully you'll be able to get a few little messages coming through for our Virgos. Okay, so with all of the monthly oracle and tarot reads that I do, I start with a base read of oracle cards, and then we build up with some tarot cards for clarifiers on there. And we have the past energies, current energies, and future energies. Okay, so this is for Virgo for February 2023. Let's see what we have here. Oh, I'm getting quite a lot of confusion. There's a lot of confusion in the past energies. Okay, so we've got the Lovers at the feast, conscious, aware eating, new moon fae, soul scrying, and Lady of the New Buds, nurture tenderness. Okay, so what I can feel here is there's been quite a lot of hectic, a lot of mayhem and a lot of confusion going on around something with somebody's health. I'm not feeling that it's particularly for your personal health, but someone very close to you. There's been a lot of toing and froing. It's been a huge amount of confusion, and lots of different ideas have been thrown around. So what I'm getting from here is that it's really about getting back to basics, getting back to really trusting your instinct, getting the people involved to trust their instinct, and that's where I'm coming in with the soul scrying. It's all about understanding patterns, routines with different things. I can feel that there's been a lot of very, very hectic, like a lot of routines have been let to go by the wayside. People haven't been stepping up where they should be, and in helping out in making sure that there's particular things that need to be done on a daily basis or even on an hourly basis. So there's been a lot, people have dropped the ball a lot recently, to do with something to do with health, but it can be fixed so if everyone just gets back onto the same page. That's what it is. There's a lot of different ideas being thrown around. Everyone needs to be on the same page. So somebody needs to take the leadership to ensure that everybody is on the same page and moving in the right direction. The energies have now just lightened up now that I've come, that I was able to grab a hold of that message coming through. And I think what I'm getting is that you are actually going to be that person that's going to be bringing everyone together, and it's going to be through, you're going to be showing people how to do it. So you're actually going to be the person that's following the rules and making sure that everything is done correctly. Yeah, there's a lot of emotion going on there. Okay, we'll move into the current energies and see if we can get some more messages coming through from the past energies there. Okay, so we've got Pellinor and the Lady, bittersweet farewell. The Lady, Ground, open your heart. And the Elder, heed wide counsel. Okay, right. So there is going to be some conflict that's coming in the current energies in this month of February, probably moving into March and April. There's going to be a little bit of conflict, but everything's going to be okay. It's just going to be a little bit of spitty and spatting going on. There's not going to be any great relationship breakdowns or anything. The bit of farewell that I'm getting is that just for a little while you're going to have to let that soft energy and that nice person, the person that just gets along and goes with the flow with everything, you're going to actually have to harden up quite a lot to get through this, because you're going to turn out to be the person that everybody's going to be falling back on for guidance. So just for it's only just for a little while, probably 6 months, that you're going to have to be the one that bears the brunt of decision making and guiding people through. I don't think you're in a position to actually make the decision, but you're actually going to be able to guide people through to the correct decision. Opening your heart. Even though you have in the past been the gentle one, the one that everyone sees as, just this happy-go-lucky person, what you're going to have to do to move forward into being this more dominant and more aggressive person, you're actually going to have to open up your heart. I know that sounds very odd, because most people pretty much think of people taking control and giving orders and directing people around are a bit stone-hearted and a bit cold, but you're going to have to actually open your heart up so that you can be this person of leadership, because it is for the greater good of somebody else. This reading I'm getting here is actually, even though it's about you having to step up, it's for the betterment of someone else. Someone else is really in need of somebody to take leadership and ownership of a situation. Okay, and the elder heed wise counsel. So what you're going to be doing as you're taking on this leadership role and being, the rock for everyone, you're going to have to learn something new. You're going to have to really immerse yourself in understanding new practices, new modalities, new ways of thinking, and new ways of living, in order to solve this situation. Okay, so for the future energies, we've got Apala. You are a peaceful being. So that's for the future. Sovereign, gentle power, and the listener, sacred silence. So moving forward from the current energies, you're going to be moving forward. Everything, if you embrace this role of leadership and being the rock for everyone, in the near future is going to be your time to relax and rest, and then somebody else is going to take on that role. I can see that there's going to be this interchange, like you're going to be changing from leader to helper, and then that person, you're going to be changing those roles over. So even though it's going to be quite a lot of hard work in the current space that you're in, know that in the future there's going to be time for rest and relaxation, and you're going to need that, because you're going to need to get all of your energies and your power back for the next round of whatever it is that's coming along. Okay, so we'll just get some clarifiers with the tarot. So we'll get for the past energies. Okay, so past energies, what have we got going on here? Okay. The Magician, Nine of Swords, and the Moon. Okay, so at the beginning of the reading, I felt like there was a lot of confusion I was very confused as to what was going on. And the reason I feel now with pulling the Magician card, so the Magician in tarot is the first teacher that the Fool comes along in his journey. So I can see that this is a totally new, something has happened in the past, in the recent past, that has propelled you onto a new journey in your life, something that was totally unexpected. It came out of left field. You had no idea that this was even going to impact your life, and you are now presented with a whole heap of new. So the Magician what the magician is he's the master of all the tools, of the wands, the cups, the swords and the pentacles within tarot. So he's the master of the spiritual, the emotional, the intellectual and the physical. He's mastered all of that, and he is now teaching the fool. But in the fool's journey, when he teaches the fool actually leaves him with all of the tools, and he feels, because he's a little bit cocky, that he knows everything that there is to know of what the magician has taught him. But as he goes through the journey, he quickly understands that he has the tools, but he doesn't actually know how to use them. He can use them a little bit, but not to the full of extent. So that's where, in the immediate past, and I feel that this is probably 6 weeks ago, a month ago, 8 weeks ago, is that you were thrust into this situation. You've been given a whole heap of information to read through, to research and to look at, to help you on the way to deal with this. So that is a clarifier for this confusion of the energies that I got there before. 9 of Swords. So in tarot, 9 is completion, and Swords is all about the intellect. So what I can see here, this is a closing. A chapter has closed in the recent past of everything that you ever thought you knew about this particular situation. I've got a little green ant crawling along me. Come on, off you go, mate. He's decided to come along for the reading today. I'll just place him down there. Okay. So 9 of Swords. So like I said, everything that you thought you knew about this situation, you realize now that you didn't know. And so you're going to be shelving all of that information that you had, and you're going to be soaking up all of the new information that's being presented to you. And I feel that the best way forward with this is that you don't reflect on what you knew in the past. It's all about learning new, learning from anew, and take on everything that's being given to you to show you what there is. The moon. Now the moon is it's about what lurks in the shadows. It's about insecurities, and this is a great clarifying card for this spread here, because you really don't currently at the moment you don't have faith that you can actually be this person that you need to become to help the situation that there is. But just rest assured that you are, because there's, as with the moon casts, the moon is the reason for the shadow, but as you walk through darkness, there is enough light so that you just quietly tread along, become aware of your surroundings, and work your way through the path at night, with a very, very little light. So that is what I'm feeling here, is that you just need to slow down, understand that you have got this, you are the right person for the job, and that you will learn to navigate your way around this new surrounding of what it is that's coming in the future. Okay, for our future energies. Okay, what have we got for future? Future current. Okay, we've got current energy. So what have we got? Oh. 9 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, and 6 of Cups. Okay. Oh, sorry, Knight of Wands. Okay, Knight. Now, the Knight in tarot is about acting on an idea or a solution, and Wands are all about the spiritual. So what I can see here is that you're going to have to dig very deep into the spirituality, and you possibly have not been I think what I'm getting is that you've been spiritual, but you haven't really practiced any spirituality, and you're probably going to feel that now is the time to really dig deep into the spirituality to help you get through, and finding guidance in spirit really does help along the way, especially if there is some I don't know how to word this, some things that come into situations that come into our life that we really fall back on spirit, and that's what I'm getting from this card, is that that it's okay to do that. It is okay to call on spirit for help and for guidance. Okay, Five of Pentacles, Five of instability and expansion, and Pentacles is all about the financial assets, the materialistic. So with the Five being brought up in this position in this spread, instability and expansion, I'm just feeling here that you're going to have, I can feel you projecting in, like, the finances aren't going to be a problem, but you're projecting in a different avenue. You're probably going to be having to take some time off work, but it's not going to affect your finances. What you're actually going to find is that you're going to be expanding into new avenues. This is a bit confusing. I'll see if I can clarify more as we go through the rest of the reading. Okay, Six of Cups. Six in tarot is relaxation, and Cups is emotional. Okay, so I can feel that there's going to come a time very soon that you're going to get a break from all of this. You're going to actually be able to have some time to either go away, like on a weekend or a short vacation, just to regather and regroup your energies, and then be prepared to come back. And that was really the feeling that I was getting from the future energy. So I'm thinking that's probably actually going to be overlapping in the current month of February, moving into the future. I think at the end of February you're going to see that there's an opportunity for you to do that, and I feel that is where this Five of Pentacles comes in that the instability is that you're actually going to be taking time away from your current revenue creation, whatever that may be. That's what I'm getting there. So we'll just see what the future energies are. And like I said, for this reading, sometimes with the monthly spreads, the future energies can be 6 months down the track, but I'm feeling this is very, very immediate, very much the immediate future. Okay, so Eight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and Five of Swords. Okay, so our Eight of Wands. Now, 8 in tarot is movement, recognition, movement, and a positive change. Okay, so what I'm feeling is that there is actually going to be, as hectic as the past has been, and everybody freaking out. I can see like lots of people, there's energy just going off like fireworks, people freaking out all over the place. In the immediate future, it's all going to start to make sense and to calm down. And that is actually going to be because of the work you have done to bring with that leadership role that you're taking on. So there's going to be obviously recognition of what you've done, and people will see that the plan that you have is actually a positive change. So that's really, really good. Page of Pentacles. Page in tarot is conceiving an idea, and Pentacles is obviously the materialistic, like the money, assets, all that sort of thing, things that you own, the tactile things that you can touch. And what I'm getting from this is that there's actually going to be an opportunity presented to you to divert into a new means of revenue support for you, and that is going to come because of the situation that you found yourself in here. I can see that this is really going to be a great positive for you. You're probably going to look at it like that you can't do that at the moment, but it is really, really going to be very, very good for you to move forward with that. Five of Swords. Five in Tarot is instability and expansion. So something's coming to an end, really. Swords is all about the intellect. So what I can feel here is that that's carrying on from the Page of Pentacles, because something is changing in the way that you your belief system, the way that you think about things, and the way that you have done, the way you've lived your life, really. There's going to be a whole new way of your mindset, the way that you think, the way that you plan things, and that has been born out of this situation of you becoming the leader that you had to become to get this sorted. I have to say that the energies that I feel at the end of this reading are a lot lighter than at the beginning. That really was very, very confusing. That I felt it almost feels like people are running from, you know, I was surprised that we didn't get the Tower in the read here, because I could feel that there's just so much chaos that has happened in the last few months, that that people are just losing their mind, and they don't know where to go and what to do, and it is going to be you that is going to bring everything back together. Excuse me. You're going to be the one that takes a leadership role and takes control and works everything out in a systematic plan. And like I said, you're going to be drawing very much on spirit to help you along that way. So there we go. So that's the reading for Virgo for February for 2023. I hope that you got some clarity out of that reading for you. And if you did like the video, please click like, subscribe to the channel, and click notifications so that you are notified every time that I put some new videos up. Again, thank you very much, and all the best for the month of February.